The SWAT team broke in, but he didn't even flinch. The man's name was Min Dang. He was the most powerful drug lord in the Golden Triangle. The police had all the evidence against him. Just as they were about to take him away, he stayed arrogant, lighting a cigar before getting into the car. The captain nearby couldn't stand it and tried to step forward. But far away, a Barrett sniper was already ready. These men were mercenaries Min Dang had paid a fortune to hire. Suddenly, a speedboat shot across the lake. The leader, Old Tom, fired an RPG. The blast instantly caused heavy casualties among the police. Snipers held the high ground to protect the drug lord, taking out the Golden Triangle officers one by one. Mercenaries surrounded the area from all sides. Their military skill immediately gave them control of the battlefield. Under heavy fire, the police were quickly decimated. They even pulled out Gatling guns. Under the mercenaries' fire cover, the police were wiped out in no time. The big bearded man laughed as he unlocked Min Dang's handcuffs. Even after the victory, Min Dang's face was serious. He handed over his cigar, then grabbed the Gatling gun and opened fire on the captain. Min Dang hated the police because 2 days ago, his brother Jim had caused big trouble in Southeast Asia. Jim went to do a drug deal to prove himself. Min Dang warned him to run. "You might be surrounded." Jim wasn't scared. "Don't scare me." Just then, the police burst in and destroyed Jim's drug lab. But ruthless Jim hid and detonated explosives to create chaos. Trying to escape, the police had already locked down the area. Knowing he couldn't get out safely, Jim took his brother hostage, even shooting a soldier to force the police to get him a car. Faced with this situation, the commander ordered the soldiers to fall back. Meanwhile, the Joint Command analyzed the building with big data. They found it was reinforced concrete, extremely strong. Normal sniper rifles couldn't penetrate the walls. Using heavy weapons might hit the hostage. Yet Jim became more aggressive, shooting injured soldiers to pressure the police. At that moment, Sniper Cold Wind decided to act. To protect his teammates, he jumped from the 3rd floor, ran to the 2nd floor balcony to get closer, and fired 3 rounds from his .88 sniper rifle through the wall. Seeing his wounded teammate, Cold Wind had no hesitation. He pulled the trigger for the first shot. The commander ordered no shooting, but Cold Wind took off his headset and fired a second shot. Jim was furious. The brigade commander knew Cold Wind's next shot would be fatal. Sure enough, when Cold Wind pulled the trigger again, Jim died instantly. Seeing his brother killed by the police, Min Dang in Southeast Asia was furious. Since Old Tom and the others were in position, Min Dang ordered the mercenaries to deal with Cold Wind. But when Old Tom saw Cold Wind's photo, he looked dismissive. "A Chinese?" Min Dang warned him, "Don't underestimate China. When you face him, you'll know what you're dealing with. China is forbidden territory for you mercenaries." Cold Wind was called in for disobeying orders. The commander asked, "Why did you fire without permission?" He answered, "A teammate was injured. There was no time. Killing? I didn't feel that. I only felt saving him." Saving a teammate feels amazing. The commander asked, "How sure were you?" Cold Wind, 50%. Then the other 50? Cold Wind, "There's no other 50. I won." His courage impressed Long Xiaoyan, and laid the groundwork for joining the Wolfpack squad later. The next day, Long Xiaoyan visited Cold Wind in the detention room, ready to test this hothead. Some thought he should be kicked out for disobeying. Some thought he should be promoted for bravery. Long Xiaoyan said, "You have a 50-50 chance to be kicked out or stay. Here, I don't deal with that 50. Cold Wind felt uneasy as Long Xiaoyan tore a mysterious letter, not knowing it was just a test. "Have you heard of the Wolfpack squad?" Cold Wind nodded, "Yes. China's Special Forces, Blue Army, and the Wolfpack squad. The Wolfpack squad is made of elite special forces, with the best weapons, training to fight foreign special forces, constantly challenging other elite units, using every method to forge them. Special forces among special forces." Cold Wind gave a confident answer. Long Xiaoyan then pulled out a bottle of Mao Tai from her bag, planning to get him drunk to see if he had potential.